In eras of flu seasons and pandemics, to mask or not to mask seems to be the question of the day. With yeses and nos and buts and ands as answers, it's confusing to the everyday person. Hopefully, this video will help you learn if and how to use a mask and do it properly, with information on the good aspects, the bad aspects, and the dangerous, ugly aspects. The good thing about masks is that they filter germs coming your way. They filter germs spreading to others, and they can be made from different materials. So put it on and carry on, but do so wisely. So why do I say wisely? Because in addition to the good, there is also the bad and the ugly of masks. Diving in on the bad, first, masks must be fitted snugly around the nose and mouth to be effective. Second, not all masks are created equal. Some materials filter germs and breathe better. And third, masks can create a false sense of security, reducing healthy practices of hand hygiene and social distancing. When looking at the ugly aspects of masks, we're actually looking at some of the most dangerous elements of the use of masks. First, a mask may not always contain coughs well, allowing germs to escape. Second, wearers of masks are more prone to touch their mask and their face, increasing the spread of germs that are trapped on the mask or on their hands. And third, once a mask gets moistened or wet, it actually increases the transmissions of germs across the mask. I'd like to give you more information on the good aspects of masks. All masks seem to provide some form of protection against exposure to germs during all types of activities. Different materials will protect to different degrees. On this slide, you have the germ filtration efficiency of different materials. You have the surgical commercial mask that is used by healthcare workers compared to different types of homemade mask materials, from tea towels to cotton to linens and silk, etc. In some cases, you have a one layer of the material or two layers of the material. The germ efficiency above 90% is commonly seen, obviously, for the surgical masks, two layers of tea towels, and a vacuum cleaner bag material. Now, you'll see that you have information on this slide with respect to filtering out small bacteria, as well as filtering out very small microbes such as viruses. So orange is best and blue is good. And as you go down from green to gray to purple, there's less and less efficiency. This is important for you to consider in deciding what kind of material you would like to use for a mask. I'd like to zoom in on some of the bad aspects of masks as key considerations when you're trying to decide on a type of mask to wear. Some materials do not fit, mold, or hold well with head motion. And then others materials are hard to breathe through, forcing air around the filter seal or around the side of the mask instead of through the filter. On this slide, you'll see we have information color-coded for the level of fit, from great fit orange to good fit blue and poor fit gray, as well as information on breathability when the material is so thick or dense that it's very hard to breathe through. You've got great airflow in the dark purple, good airflow with the light purple, and poor airflow with the black. These are things to consider as you're deciding on your type of mask. When it comes to the ugly and dangerous aspects of masks, we're basically dealing with contamination risks, risks to you and risks to others. So first, germs can escape. Surgical masks seem to be better than homemade masks with respect to filtering germs, as we've seen on previous slides. Second, germs can spread from the hands to the mask and more. Research has also shown that some wearers remove their mask to cough, sneeze, and wipe their nose, and not necessarily in a handkerchief. Third, germs transfer well across masks when they are wet. So the fabric could be more likely to transmit viruses after a long period of wear where the moisture from your breath wets the mask. And fourth, in all these cases, your eyes are not protected, so germs can transfer that way. So it's important to remember how quickly a mask can become a biohazard as you handle your mask. So, in light of the dangerous aspects of masks, how do we go about wearing masks properly? Here are some do's and don'ts. Do wear a mask if you're taking care of a person with suspected infection, or if you yourself are coughing or sneezing. Do wash your hands before, during, and after everything. After handling your mask, before handling your mask, after interacting with other people, after going out to do groceries. Do practice social distancing, 2-meter distance, and limiting outings. Do wash homemade masks regularly with regular detergent in a regular cycle. In addition to the do's, there are some don'ts or cautionary notes. Don't wear your mask when it becomes wet. Replace the mask when wet. Don't stop. Do not touch your mask at any time except to put it on and take it off. And remember that masks can quickly become a biohazard. Here are some takeaway messages for you. First, any mask is as good as its fabric filtering efficiency and the seal between the mask and the face. Second, it is actually the use of the masks or misuse of masks that limits their effectiveness and can actually increase exposure to germs for yourself and others. Flu rates have been found to be lower when masks are paired with proper hand hygiene and other preventative measures. Very important to remember that a mask is only one of a set of preventative measures. Other measures include regular hand washing, isolation of likely and infected people, good respiratory, coughing, nose etiquette, and when available, vaccination immunization. So the final takeaway is combine masks with other preventative measures. Thank you and stay safe. For more scientific details, here's a list of the key publications I used to inform this presentation.